Following our free educational materials, you learn English in a great way with ease and efficiency.
The winter in Ottawa is freezing.
From mid-November, snow started to pile up in Ottawa.
I think I will be adapted to it.
Although the weather here is very cold, the people are warm.
Yes, that's the reason why I remain here. Do you have a park in the city?
Yes, there is a lake in the park. It is very beautiful.
That's great. We can go boating on the lake in the afternoon.
It's a good idea, but I am afraid it's too cold. It is very windy on the lake.
Then we can take a walk and enjoy the scenery in the park. So you are green with envy at your neighbor?
Well, he's really lucky. It seems that he could win the bet at every turn.
But I don't envy those who are filthy with dough. That's not the whole life.
I know what you mean. I'm not only after bucks. There's something more in life.
Did you hear about Neil?
No. What?
I hear that he's quitting.
You're kidding.
I'm afraid not. Now this is just between you and me.
He has a girlfriend already.
You were kidding. He just broke up with Anne.
Her new girlfriend is a far cry from Anne. She is like a breath of fresh air.
I hope I will meet her soon.
Let's take a coffee break.
Why not?
Tiffany. Why are more and more people turning to the web to find a mate?
I think that, as more people use the Internet for both work and pleasure, it makes more sense as a tool to connect with people, and the stigma of meeting someone online is reduced.
There are actually special sites for people looking to date within their specific ethnic group and age group. But how should you screen potential mates? Do you suggest talking to them on the phone right away or communicating via email?
I would say do not make the email exchange too long. A lot of times a connection via email creates almost a false sense of intimacy. Quickly make sure there is a connection in the physical world.
Can you give us any other safety tips for people pursuing relationships on the net?
I'd suggest you not give out too much personal information, like your home address, until after several dates. Just keep up the same guards you would keep up if you were meeting any stranger.
Besides the growth of these matchmaker sites, do you have any stats on success rates? Are people out there finding true and lasting love through the internet?
Well, for a site like eCrush.com, since their debut in Valentine's Day in 1999, of the 1.5 million people who have joined eCrush.com, 300,000 have actually matched.
Do you have any successful stories to share?
Yes, the couple that I highlighted at today's show met on Match.com and they're getting married this summer.
Have you got any plans for the coming holiday?
Yes, I have a very special one. I will be doing volunteer work in a zoo for 2 weeks. A friend of mine working there told me the other day that they were in need of some volunteer keepers. I was very interested, so I asked him to get me the application form. Lucky, my application was approved by the manager very soon.
Volunteer in a zoo? What specific things will you do?
I will help to prepare food, feed animals and clean up. I'm very excited about it now.
It must be a unique experience. I'm looking forward to share your story when you come back.
Okay. I will bring you photos, as many as possible.
Why are you laughing?
I can't help it. So you said you and Amanda met through a mutual friend. How did it happen?
Well, my roommate was friends with Amanda, so he introduced us.
Did he tell you what she was like first?
Yes, he described her to me, and she sounded like my type. Do you have a boyfriend?
Yes. Why?
Well, I came to know a girl 3 weeks ago and we have so much in common.
So?
So I think I may fall in love with her.
You are attracted to her. That sounds great, but how do you know that it is a crush or it's real love?
Then what's the difference between having a crush and falling in love?
That's a big question. Well, if you are in love, maybe you'll take every opportunity to talk to her or telephone her for no reason at all.
That's what I did.
And you think about her all the time?
Yes.
And maybe you suddenly have new interests. I mean, you suddenly begin to do things you used to avoid, i.e., you used to sleep in every morning, but because she jogs every morning, then you begin to like jogging.
That's it. She likes dogs so much now, and I begin to love dogs.
Oh, congratulations. Sounds like you've found your soulmate.
Thanks. But I know falling in love is one thing, while staying in love is another.
Yeah, that's right. If you find this person is more and more important to you and you can totally trust her, then you can stay in love.
Yeah, falling in love is so good.
While staying in love is even better.
Guess what?
What?
I am going to the mountains with my family this weekend.
That sounds like fun.
Dad, you keep talking about family in New Zealand. Who are they?
Well, that's your Uncle Bill, his wife and 2 of their daughters.
Is Uncle Bill your brother?
No. Your Uncle Jack is my brother. Bill is my brother-in-law, your mom's brother.
So his 2 daughters are my cousins?
That's right. Sarah and Jane are both your cousins, although they are stepsisters.
What are stepsisters?
Sarah is your Uncle Bill's older daughter. When she was young, Bill's first wife, Sarah's mom, died. 3 years later, Bill married again.
So Uncle Bill's wife is Jane's mother but not Sarah's mother, right?
Yes. She is Sarah's stepmother.
And when are they coming to visit us?
They want to travel to Europe next year, and will visit us at the same age.
How are you, Kim? I haven't seen you around for a few days.
Oh, I was out sick most of last week. I'm still not completely over it. You'd better not get too close.
I'm sorry to hear about that. Why don't you join me for a hot cup of tea? It'll be good for you.
Sure, why not? I could use a rest.
How about having a cup of tea with us?
All right, that's very nice of you.
Would you like to go to the cinema with me?
I'm sorry I can't make it. Thank you anyhow.
Do you like watching the Winter Olympic Games?
Of course. It's the tradition game in winter, and with good reason. Don't you like watching it?
Of course I do. I love it. All the games are exciting and the competitors are respectable.
That's true. For various reasons, it takes more to hold a fierce game for Winter Olympics than it does for Summer Olympics. You know, the low temperature may cause many problems.
Yeah. What's the difference between the Winter Olympics and the Summer Olympics?
When the Olympic Games started in modern times, only summer events were included. When it grew popular, there came the Winter Olympic Games, which includes a variety of winter sports.
I see. Then, what's your favorite winter sport?
Figure skating. In my eye, nothing beats it.
Then you must know Shen Du and Hao Hongbo.
Oh, I didn't expect you to know them. But yes, I love them not only because of many medals they've won, but also because of their spirits.
You should go to talk with Mei. She is a big fan of them too.
Sure. What about you? What do you like about the Olympics?
For me, the Olympics for the disabled always catches my heart. It makes me understand that perseverance makes the impossible possible.
Hey, young man, you are so deep today.
I always am. You just didn't notice.
Hello. Let me introduce myself. I'm your neighbor. My name is Shirley.
Hi, Shirley. I'm Sophie. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Please come in.
Here is a little gift for your family. It's a calendar with all the community events on it. I hope it can be helpful.
I really appreciate it.
Since we are neighbors, if you need any help or anything, please come to me.
I will. Actually, I am worried so much about the security of this community because my house has been burgled twice before.
Oh, don't worry about that here. There are security guards on duty 24 hours a day and they patrol all over the neighborhood. You know, they are all very strong.
Really? That's good. Is there any supermarket in our neighborhood?
Of course. There is a Carrefour near the neighborhood. I'll show you there if you want to.
That's terrific.
By the way, a party will be held for new neighbors the day after tomorrow. I hope I can see you there.
Yeah, and we can get to know each other at the party.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.